Hi guys, today I will be doing a collab with Ollie's Animations and we will be playing Draw Together. By the way, this is a voiceover because the audio in the background wouldn't, you couldn't hear it because of how loud the background music was. Right now we're waiting for the round to start and we're trying to go into the teams. Then here, as you can see, we are joining the same team so that we can draw on the same canvas. And then here was the voting, which is quite obvious, what we were going to vote because of Basic being the only one you could go on. And then this is where the theme was revealed and we got train stations. But I don't know how to draw train stations. So we drew a train and then I drew a train actually. And then Ollie did the kind of background. So right now we're kind of discovering what to do. Then we figured out that drum wasn't the best, so we moved on and tried to find something else to do. This is me drawing because it hasn't got the little icon of the other person drawn, and I decided to do an old-fashioned train and then Ollie did a modern train station in the background, so it didn't really fit too well. We were going to add a little bit more details, proper details at the end, kind of, if you know what I mean. As in colouring and all that kind of stuff. And also the shading. So far, Ollie hasn't drawn anything, and then here he goes. He starts drawing lines. There I was drawing the train tracks and more details to the wheels. Then there goes Ollie filling that up with a bucket. I'm also sorry if you can hear the background because that is my brothers and they're being very chaotic playing GTA. As in Grand Theft Auto, a realistic kind of killing game. And also there's me adding colour to the first thing, but I needed to change the layer. So at the side there's the layer going to layer 2, so I'm underneath the lines. I chose to do some red and then I did some shading on it in 2 seconds, I think. Obviously after I coloured that in. For some reason I didn't use the bucket, but I don't know why. As you can see up at the top, Ollie, I think he's drawn one of those time things. I don't know though. I think. There's me adding some shading to the first part of the train. And then more colours. And then I was trying to figure out what colour to do to the other side. I decided to do orange. I don't know why I decided to do orange. Probably because rainbow order. Why not? And also both of us were using a type of pen. Ollie was using an Apple pen, I believe, and I was just using some sort of homemade kind of thing with one of the weird thingy-bobbers. I don't know what they're called. Like the wee things that you can use on your screen. And then I takes it to an actual pencil. Right now, we are running low on time, stressing. Once it says 30 seconds, we were stressing so hard. Like, it was really bad. We're adding more details right now. There goes Ollie with adding more details to the screen. And both of us have different styles. But for some reason, this game was quite good for our kind of styles because I most of the time use like transparency. But in this game, you don't have transparency. Oh, and this is where we're stressed. I was stressing really hard because I was like, oh, we didn't do something. I can't remember. I didn't even colour the wheels in. I didn't colour the Steam thing or the windows or the background or anything really. Now the voting starts. Here was like, I don't know if you can see the vision, but it was like a little train. I voted this 3, if you can't see. This one we just gave a 1 because it wasn't really on theme. This one was voted a 3 again, but it wasn't really a train station, but neither was ours really. Technically it was, but technically it was mainly a train. An old-fashioned train with a modern thing, as you can see. And there comes the voting, and in this round we got second. Now, on to the next theme thing, and we got shops. So first of all, we kind of discussed where we were going to do things and what we were going to do. So Ollie was doing his shop straight away, so I was waiting for him to be done with that so that I could draw a road or pavement or something. There's me drawing a little line for him to kind of go on, and then I drew the other line for pavement and then like a road closer to the shops. I think we actually forgot to do a pavement at the other side of the roads, but we're not going to question that. I can't remember what shop Ollie was doing, but I think he was doing a certain shop, but I don't know. Here I was colouring in the roads and then adding a little bit of detailing. Then I was going back over the lines to make sure that everything was fine, because I forgot to use the different layers in this one. Then I found a colour to do pavement, and then when I got like halfway I decided, no, I'm going to do a darker colour. I don't think that was properly halfway though, but it was kind of similar. And then I'm filling it up, adding some bumps in 2 seconds. Oh yeah, Ollie was doing the co-op. It says co-op on the little, I think that's a sign. Yeah. We're just going to go with a sign. And then added bumps to the road. No, the pavement, sorry. Then I was going to draw another building. But he said he was going to do some stuff at the side. So I did it quite far to the side. Not like quite, but like far to the side. Other side. Then he drew antennas for Wi-Fi. Because every shop needs Wi-Fi. And I decided to draw a bakery. Then Ollie decided, no, I'm going to fix these doors of mine. Well, I drew a patio kind of thing. Then a roof with lots of different lines. There we messed up. Tried to fill in some things, but it didn't really work out. So Ollie went over my lines because I think we thought that it was because of the lines, but it was actually the layer. Because he was obviously using layer 1, and as you can see at the side, it says I'm on layer 2. So he went over the lines completely, I think. And then began to colour in his doors while I added some details to the roof of mine. I decided to do like a little stripy pattern. And then tried to zoom in, but it didn't work too well. And then I tried to move it over, and then that didn't work too well either. Now, I think I was trying to find a colour. Yeah, and then found like a kind of colour that I felt was bakery-ish. And near the end, I realised that I didn't colour in the bits that I wanted. But at the roof we were doing, I did like a red and a white pattern. Then I went back in because I forgot to do detailing on the first patio, and then coloured that in with the bucket tool. Then Ollie drew some smoke coming out of that thing and coloured it in because we realised we were at 30 seconds yet again. Then we stressed even more and more and more because we hadn't drawn a sky or anything. So Ollie decided to draw a sun in 2 seconds, I believe, in this. That was this video? Yeah, it was. We had like a couple of seconds left, and as you can see, I filled in the white in my building. Then it was done, so we had to start the voting. I feel as if this guy was just never on theme, so we just gave him a 1 again because he did a person thing-ish again. And then this one was also off theme, so we thought we ate because obviously no one was really drawing shops. And then the next one was a shop in a way, but I still feel as if we ate a bit more, but that was good, so we gave it a 3. I think we both did. And then that one, we didn't even really understand that one, so that one just got a 1 as well because I don't think it was on theme. That one we could see the vision of it being a shop, so I gave it a 2. And then there was ours. We thought that we were gonna eat, but then I don't think there was any other ones, so we were really happy. And then the voting came, like the results, and we got 5th. So we were kind of a little bit raging because that's insane. And here was the next theme, because we only did 3 rounds, so this is the last round. And we got doctors, so we just did like a hospital, because I don't believe that either of us can do like people that quickly. Like in 5 minutes, that's insane. Like I don't think either of us could do that. I don't know if Ollie could, but well, he decided to maybe try a doctor while I drew something kind of like the 99 Nights in the Forest thing. 99 Nights in the Forest hospital, because I play too much 99 Nights. It's actually insane. Here, I thought the zoom was going to work because it was directly in the middle, unlike last time. And it did. So I drew the cross, while Ollie, I think, decided that he gave up on his doctor and then decided to go for like this background. Yep, that's exactly where he gave up. Then I drew like little windows And then Ollie did the background, which didn't work, so we went onto the layers, tried the layers from there. He clicked the 3, and then it worked. But he wanted to do like a little gradient kind of thing. So I had to colour. I coloured the hospital in first. Then I fixed my lines because I didn't want some of that hospital to be white, which is the line kind of directly in the middle-ish, if you know what I mean. Then he messed up his bucket tool again. Then I tried to add shading, but then I don't think it was working. I think that's what I was doing. Then eventually Ollie somewhat got there, and then I drew little bushes at the side, which, yeah, you'll see. There was Ollie going through everything with the cross. No, with his blue, not the cross. It's because he was drawn through the cross. Then I added a little bit of shading. And then I went into layer 3, which was a bad idea because layer 3 was underneath the layer that I had did. So that wasn't going to work out. Then, as you can see, obviously, Ollie had finished doing the bucket thing, so he drew a sun in the corner. Then my shading decided to work, so I did some shading. Then I kind of made it a bit more of a lighter kind of colour. Added some more shading. Well, Ollie drew some little birds, like not the complex kind of orange birds, just the little line birds. Then I coloured in the line and the cross with a thing, but then I realised that I was on the wrong layer, so fixed that and then go back onto the drawing. Added some more shading, and then we had 1 minute left. So I can't remember what I was doing, but I think I was trying to make a darker kind of colour of red. And then I tried to do like a eye drop because I wanted to do the kind of colour of the windows with that. But I wanted to make it a bit lighter. So I wanted like the right colour. But then I ended up not doing it because I realised the layers was too confusing for my brain. So I just left it, made some little doorknobs. While Ollie made like a pipe going down behind the bush. And then we had 14 seconds left. We forgot about the bushes. So I quickly found green and then did some little bristles for the bushes. And this one wasn't our best work out of them all. I think the shops were probably the best work we did. Because, yeah. But this one cooked, so I gave that a 5. While Ollie gave that one a 4. We voted that 5, obviously, as you know. This one was a bit chaotic, so, I mean, at least he tried, so we voted that one a 2. This one was a 4 for me, because I feel as if the other one was a bit more detailed, but even though that one was really good, this was still doctor related, so I voted this one a 3, I believe. Next was ours, which I wasn't too proud of. I think we could have done better. But, yeah. Then we got 5th yet again, but these people actually deserved that dub because, well, win. Because this one we got 5th yet again. And then we said bye. go check out Ollie's animations and please subscribe. Bye guys.